Lego Technic Aston Martin Valkyrie, and we're gonna make this thing fly. What we've been doing is recreating stunts found in Asphalt Legends and then creating them for real. And this one is very intricate, to say the least. Now, what we've got is an Aston Martin Valkyrie, and we want to create the jump that is available in Asphalt Legends. Now, the jump is pretty iconic to this game, but one thing in particular that is a little bit more complicated than just a standard jump. As you can probably tell in the distance, and as we'll get up close and personal, we need to make this thing do a bit of a barrel roll, which is completely complicating the situation, to say the very least.
So how the lighting is working underneath is actually super cool. The ramps that are actually clear here, and then underneath the table, it's just light.
We got the lighting authentically down. We've got the table looking beautiful with the black paint and of course the white striping to show the edges of the road and the middle of the road. Then there's multiple ramps, because what we need to do is not just try and do the jump, we need to try and land it as well. If we don't land it, it's not going to be any good. Now, if you've been paying attention, you might have noticed this. The takeoff ramp looks a bit funny, because not only are we just doing a jump, we're actually making this thing spin through the air and then land on its wheels. So the setup had to be so precise. This adds a complication for sure. Flipping through the air, but also managing to land on all four wheels, it is quite a difficult task, but that is what's possible in Asphalt Legends, so we should probably do exactly that. This required a lot of testing, a lot of tinkering, and of course, that's why we're here, to show you behind the scenes, and ultimately, if we manage to get the task done, because this was a pretty mammoth one, I thought. I went into this a little bit worried, if I'm completely honest. So now, my friends, it is time. Let's get to the stunt. Let's get this Aston Martin through the air. Oh my goodness. Now, before we do it, here it is in Asphalt Legends, doing the stunt, doing the spin at the same time. Mate, you've got to make this look spectacular, right? Get it in slow-mo and get prepared. So this was the setup. The team were doing the hard work, really figuring out exactly what was supposed to do. How do you get the ramp to actually make the car spin, but also how do you make sure the car doesn't just spin off into the distance? What speed do we need? Do we need to add weight to the car? What about the ramp shape? How do we get it right? There's a lot of questions to be had, and my friends, this was the team for the job. Right, building the set. Now this is where it all comes together. And oh my goodness, the team did such a great job. The ramp looks amazing. And of course, the Aston Martins at the ready to get flying through the air. And of course, landing as smoothly as possible. That is what we're here for. The result, my friends. Oh my goodness, the cameras on this went crazy. Here we go. Wow, this must be the drone shots. They were running these for a while to get just beautiful. Oh my, that's sick! That is so good. Oh, that has taken so much effort. That might be one of my favorites. So now we've seen the stunt, but what I really want to show you is some of the trickery behind the scenes to how to get this to work, and actually some of the tests that were quite fun. This is where you get to see behind the scenes and exactly what we did and tried and failed, and ultimately eventually getting it right. As you can see, the landing was a little complicated. We're going to find about how you adjust the speed and power behind the push, but also how do we get it back on its wheels? How do you make sure and guarantee that this thing is going to land on its wheels? This is part of why the whole team was here, and it wasn't just me pressing the button and firing and hoping for the best. And I have to say, this kind of didn't even cross my mind, but it's pretty genius.
Here's a look at the car as well. So again, to stop it just completely flying to absolutely nowhere, they've got some added weight on the bottom of it, which obviously gives it a little bit more heft.
Then it was my turn. I got to decide what to do. I had free reign of everything, and so I thought, how about we turn everything all the way up?
We've been given the green light to basically turn everything up to 100. So the piston is going to go at full force, whereas before we've been taming it, making sure it actually lands properly, because that's kind of the point. It's what happens in the game. Let's find out what happens whenever you're ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. That was really good. We can do it again. Okay, we got another go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. That time it almost landed forwards.
Okay, you want more? Then I thought, what else have we got in our collection? How about the woofer? We had a few contraptions left over from previous stunts, and as you can see, this is a little bit heftier.
Whenever you're ready. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Just destroy everything.
So this is the rebuild desk for when a few pieces fall off of vehicles that we don't want the pieces to fall off of. As you can see, there's just a big table of parts everywhere. So right now they're doing the Aston. They did say, luckily, that the Aston Martin's a few less pieces, because obviously race car, as it should be. This is heavy.
This event is very difficult, and some of the best players have already had their hands at it for a while, so I'm nowhere near the level that these people are. They're putting in absolute time to get this going, and my friends, we're gonna do my best, okay? Don't judge my run, especially if it's better than yours. Watch me, watch me, watch me. Excuse me. Let's get it. Look out for some jumps. Jumps are your friend in this game. Boosting is your friend in this game. Move out of the way. Here's a jump. See, creating that for real, I know, is quite difficult. Keep your speed up is basically the strategy. The faster you go, the faster you're gonna be. Yeah, that should be pretty obvious. Right, come on. Get it boosting in the air. That's one thing you definitely have to remember. Boosting in the air is your friend in Asphalt Legends. Give me the fall. Give me the fall. Yes. Give me the jump. Boost on the jump. This may be one of my best runs yet, to be honest with you. I look like I know what I'm doing. That was decent. Top 32,000. I thought that was good. That's the top 50%. That's a lot of people playing. The idea of this mode is really fun. You basically need to try and collect as much as you can. It's kind of like a time trial, but if you don't collect enough, essentially you are out of here. This is a really unique mode, and I definitely want to see more of this. I like time trial. There's also these to collect. If you get this flat spin, do a little bit of boost. Timer's going. You get the idea. This is quite addictive. I've got to be real. Get another one with this. Oh, that is stunning. I actually thought you had to flat spin to get those, but apparently, no, you just go for it. Get as many as you can. Don't miss them out. You're going to lose time. More. Thank you very much. Just miss half of them completely. Now, once you do manage to get another lap, you've got to be extra careful because you're going to run out of the ones to collect, right? So, luckily for me, I completely forget which way I went last time all the time, so that's going to be great. Oh my goodness. Come on. See, I didn't go this way before. Dandy. Whoa, this is my best run yet. Look at this, 155. I mean, my best run on this one. Oh, where am I going? This way. Stop drifting. No, I'm gonna run out of time. Ah, right at the end. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. I really hope you're enjoying playing these modes in Asphalt Legends because there's so much you could do and so much to win in terms of these really cool Lego Technic models, which, if you are interested in getting your hands on the physical models, there'll be a link down below in the description, or go to your nearest Lego store. It's been an amazing collaboration between real life and game, and I love that so much. So massive shout out to the Lego group, and of course, a massive shout out to Asphalt Legends as well. Thank you so much for joining us for this. This was incredible fun.